What's going on YouTube? TGR TGB Discussions back with another anime talk. Today we're gonna be talking about I'm with the guys. I forgot to introduce I'm with the guys. You already know. Today we're gonna be talking about what was it? Chapter 1044.
Yeah, One Piece chapter 1044. This is y'all warning right here. Obviously, if y'all haven't seen it already, spoilers. Even though I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10 y'all have already know what's going on, what's been said, how Oda's been writing it. I know the One Piece community is in shambles.
Shambles.
We're in shambles.
Shambles, boy.
It ain't. Like I'm saying, that'd be confusing. But
Niggas out this bit fucked up.
But where do y'all want to start? Y'all want to start with the panel?
the cover story.
Yeah, we can start with the cover story.
Obviously, the cover story, volume 8 of German 66 Cold-Blooded Voyage. It's not looking too good for them niggas. For Niji, for fucking Niji and Yanji.
They're definitely gonna get dissected.
Yeah.
But what I'm hoping is that Pudding, come save the day. She fuck with Sanji, so I hope she help them niggas. But at the same time, I really wouldn't give a fuck because I'm from one of the people who feel like Oda do need to have more depth in this shit, so he might as well drop them niggas.
So do you think they really deserve that bit out of anybody to get dropped?
Definitely.
Most definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Most definitely.
Yeah, I think they
Them
definitely
niggas are evil as some kids. I know it really wasn't their fault, but
they was wild.
They was wild and treating Sanji like that.
That's true, but I mean, like, it's like,
bro.
It's like they did risk their lives to go to like, but that nigga saved.
That's what I'm saying. So like, if Pudding saved them, I wouldn't be too mad at it because they did help that nigga. But it's like, if somebody needs to go out the story, if the show needs something, a good death, to we like, damn, that's two of them.
That is true. That is some crazy shit. Shit, the cover story is fucking. I say that shit's obviously finna get good and stuff like that. If they do manage to survive and they do manage to get saved, like I said, I don't know who would do it. Obviously, Pudding may do it. I don't know how she would do it by herself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, how do y'all? I don't know. What them niggas are like super. Them niggas are like.
Yeah, remember the other fishmen? Remember the other fishmen? I don't know if they died either.
Them German
niggas might have got dropped.
Them German niggas are superhumans though.
I feel like they just need to get their little raid suits back, and they could really maybe they could get Swift enough to get up out of there.
Because remember, I think Jinbei might have been captain. Remember when he pulled up to Wano, and then they was like, "How did you get here?"
Yeah. So I really do feel like maybe if they get their raid suits, they should be swift enough to get the fuck out of there. I hope.
Shit, don't they got them bitches on?
Shit.
Yeah, they already got their raid suits on. Niji and Yanji already got captured. They already got their raid suits on. They just need somebody to come get their ass.
Oh yeah, damn.
It's not looking too hot.
Like I said before, man, it's over, man.
It's not looking too
hot. Shit.
Yeah. Them boys are gonna be bucking naked.
It's not looking too good for them niggas, damn.
Yeah, they're in the gym right now. Then.
Yeah, them niggas shouldn't be in the doghouse.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Maybe like them niggas can get free and they fucking I don't know. But them niggas already hurting shit. I'm assuming because like they got their ass in a book.
And it seemed like they've been separated from Judge. It seemed like they've been separated from Judge, Riju, and fucking Iji. Because fucking
where they at? I don't know why they haven't come to help them.
Maybe them niggas are injured too. Them niggas are injured too. Remember, because that was the first panel. It showed the three of them, and fucking Judge was just sighing and shit like the battle was over.
That nigga like shit, boy.
I lost 2 of them.
We lost 2 of them, boy.
I wish Sanji was here now. Shit, Sanji.
Sanji.
I need that black foot energy.
That nigga, what a straw hat's at.
What a straw hat's at. That nigga better be king now. I lost both of my sons.
Shit, we risked it all for this little nigga.
Fucking dissecting my kids like this fucking elementary
shit. This random young nigga.
Random ass young nigga. That raggedy ass straw hat. Kick that shit.
I put my whole German, all my hard work on the line for this nigga.
Had a nigga crying up when I heard them Big Mom betrayed me.
Man, that's why I really thought, you should just drop them niggas, bro. Like, do it for the story needed. Like, you don't drop nobody in your show, bro. You might as well drop them niggas.
All right. So now, obviously, what the world's been talking about.
Yeah, that's that. We was in that light shit just now. Let's get to that action.
Obviously, chapter starts off. Luffy's heart has obviously started coming back and it's beating again. Zunisha's in shock. Momonosuke's in shock. And it seems like everybody who's on the live floor, such as Sanji felt his presence. Zoro probably feel it, but that nigga's fucking, that nigga's done. But some niggas think when Luffy defeats Kaido, it's going to be Zoro who comes up there and finish the job. So if they do that, like you said, that nigga said he might as well become the Dark King of Hell. He might as well become the King of Hell now.
Yeah. So is that nigga, bro. But yeah, them niggas was realizing them niggas conquerors hockey.
I was gonna say
and the kid was reacting. And
Law
was reacting.
Jinbei. So obviously they know it's Luffy, but there's something different. Obviously, fucking, we see Luffy's reaction. He obviously thought he was dead. Comes back. And nigga jumping through the sky.
Nigga really like shit different now.
Yeah, shit's like, really different.
I got the power to do what I gotta do.
It's so different now that even when Kaido was on the live floor, he was like, "What the fuck is that?" Because remember, that nigga used Conqueror's Hockey and it knocked off. He was on the roof and he was knocking off niggas who was in the live floor. Yeah. Nigga, what the fuck is that? And nigga, what the hell is that? What's going on up there?
Yeah.
Shit.
That boy was like, fuck.
That nigga said, y'all feel that? Because I can damn near taste it. That been looking crazy.
It's just, I don't know. I was messing. Like, just how did y'all feel about Luffy's transformation, though?
I'm not going to cap, bro. Like I said, I guess I was one of the people who was very on like par, and I guess was excited to see Gear 5th Tiger Man. Not Gear 5th Looney Tune Man, but you know, it's you know, it's I guess it's whatever. I mean, but those niggas still say he can still do it. Am I mad at it? Yes and no, not really, because I mean, like, that's how that nigga's always been. That nigga's always been the goofy, you know, type nigga, jumping, smiling, doing all that crazy shit. And everywhere he goes, just like in the story, he do bring a smile to everybody's face. I just find it crazy that nigga didn't have a paramecia type for it. That shit's ridiculous.
Man, I got a couple points on that shit.
Go ahead and speak your mind, bro.
I just feel like what you saying, the paramecia shit. Man, I know some fans who been watching that shit for 20 years. I know y'all probably just like, what the fuck? Like,
where the hell did that come from?
Nigga just bamboozled the fuck out y'all.
Yeah, that's wild.
And then, I don't know, I'm gonna say this, clarify this. I'm not mad at it. I'm more so just like aha moment at the One Piece community, because some of you niggas really be like dogging like Naruto, Bleach, Rap, and shit like that when it's like all these shits are shown and they're gonna do the same shit. But I do wish that just One Piece had like a more serious tone, I guess. But then again, that is just a story of like Oda just like being kind of playful. But it's like, nigga, you trying to be the Pirate King. I feel like what Luffy want to do is a big deal, and this nigga like playing around. But it's like,
there are some niggas out there that say Luffy's goal is harder than Naruto's one. So like his goal to become the Hokage.
Yeah, in a sense it is.
Naruto lost a lot of niggas in order to become the Hokage.
It's like, yeah, exactly. It's like that nigga lost it all just to become like the center of a village. That nigga Luffy's trying to become like
the fucking sea though.
Yeah, like
everything.
The highest rank of the sea. You know how big the sea is, nigga. Shit not little. It's like shit.
But that thing, like I said,
niggas up though still.
Like I said, that shit is crazy. Obviously, one panel that caught our attention, and JV and me was talking about this before, how Luffy's like when he grabbed Kaido through the roof, and it looked almost as if a mixture of Gear 3rd and whatever the fuck. Like that's the biggest. I think that's the biggest we've ever seen it. Like it was big enough. That nigga grabbed that nigga like a toy. And just
that's what I really think. Like in Gear 5, he can probably, I don't know, because you're saying it's like imagination. I don't know if Gear.
So do you think he can use his gears at will now?
Yeah, I really don't. That's what I was gonna say. I don't really know if Gear 5 is like that nigga can use his gears at will, and he can kind of just use his imagination to fill in the rest of whatever he wants to do. Cause that's why I just want to see how Oda like does it now. Cause it's just like, bro, you just said it seems like imagination is the only thing he needs to just now get stronger.
Yeah, I do feel like this is a power that, like I said before, he just can't call on yet. Obviously, because, like, that nigga had to die for him to even use that bit. But I do see what you're saying, like, because I've always been one of the believers to believe that Yonkos were stronger than the Admirals. Even now, I still do. But it's like, damn, nigga, you taking out, the second strongest after Shanks, Yonko, and this is a nigga who's been hyped up, talked about since Dressrosa and
some niggas say he's even stronger than Shanks. So
like they was talking about Kaido since Punk Hazard, really. Kaido's been a topic of post time skip pretty much since the post time skips coming up. I was gonna say, like it's always like everything from Punk Hazard, beginning from Punk Hazard has been leading up Dofi to Kaido and all that shit. So it's like, damn.
And it's like you dogging this nigga like this, and we still know you gotta go see Akainu.
Well, I think what happened was, to me, he caught Kaido off guard. I don't think Kaido was expecting this nigga to come out of nowhere and grab him like that. I hope so, bro. Because then again, Kaido was not in his hybrid. He was in his zone form, but not in his hybrid zone form. But it's like, to me, I guess he was shocked and shit like that. Cause remember the second time they fought, that nigga did say, "I should have taken your head as a trophy because you couldn't become Joy Boy either." But if they see you die, like their will and and that fire in their hearts would probably be gone. So to me, it's like, damn, my nigga. Now, I guess this nigga has come up, and now this nigga is Joy Boy. So I mean, like, obviously, the Five Gorosei knows about this nigga Luffy, and he is no longer considered a rookie pirate. Like, not at this point, at least not to me.
Hell no! What the fuck?
Yeah,
that shit just.
That nigga had to sacrifice their top CP0 agent.
No, that nigga ain't no man. That nigga got the fruit. Been invading you niggas for 800 years. That nigga's not no rookie.
I was gonna say, and that's another thing that kind of interests me a little bit.
Yeah, like how that shit been invading y'all for 800 years. It's like, bro, the only reason I don't really understand that point is because I just don't understand if they're saying that shit has been different when other people have had it. Yeah. But if that shit's always been rubber since niggas have had it, I feel like they should have been kind of like.
Well, maybe. Well, shit. Maybe
yeah,
like.
Been
shit. Well, this is just something that just came to my mind. Maybe Joy Boy, because obviously I think Joy Boy had it. Yeah. Maybe he didn't have, because maybe like you said, it's imagination. Yeah. So maybe he wasn't using rubber. Maybe he was using rubber. Like some other shit.
That's what I'm saying.
And the nigga, that's what I'm saying. That should be kind of fire.
That's what I'm saying.
If he writes it like that, and it comes to imagination, like I said, it's a mythical zone type fruit.
That's the only way it would make sense to me. If,
I was gonna say,
when they eat it, somebody tell them it's something else, and like it's not like rubber. Maybe I don't know. That's the only way it would make sense.
So maybe Luffy was the only one to like really use it like that because that's what he was led to believe.
Yeah.
But then again, just like he said, just like Zunisha said, this is a sound I haven't heard in over 8 centuries, and that can't be him. But it is him. It's like Joy Boy's comeback because Luffy is probably the second and only person besides Joy Boy to awaken that fruit. So it's like, damn.
Man, to you One Piece community niggas, y'all should just shut the fuck up. Because y'all was really sitting there talking about Naruto and Bleach and just look at this shit. This ass pull Oda pull, boy. I ain't even mad at it. But just, let's just enjoy all animes and stop comparing.
Just enjoy the show, dog. Stop comparing it, bro.
That is true, man. Like I said.
It's just an art, bro. So it's like.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. But. Am I mad at the goofiness of the aesthetics?
Yes,
I ain't gonna cap.
Like it,
that one panel, just like we said before, that she showed me when Luffy's eyes. I think there was a panel when Luffy's eyes was bulging out of his head. Like
probably gonna try to put it on here for y'all.
Yeah, but like that one panel was ridiculous because I didn't really peep that until I got to the color spread, and I was like, what the fuck?
Bro, that's like like some real life like Disney shit, bro. And another reason that shit kind of like iffy to me is just because like this nigga Luffy wasn't fighting Doflamingo like he fighting Kaido like this laughy-go-lucky shit, even though I understand he was like in a different form and all that, but you could tell when he fought Dofi, like he was really on that. Yeah, he really couldn't stand that nigga.
And I was gonna say, I think his line was drawn after he saw how he did Bellamy.
Yeah, and I'm saying like I feel like Kaido has done along the lines of the same shit. Like even though like I feel like Oda's portraying them differently, like showing that like Kaido is really something interesting about his history.
Nigga has done way worse.
Yeah, but it's like to me, I feel like Kaido has done way worse. So it's like
and Dofi's done some fucked up shit. So it's like that nigga. I know it's been a minute since y'all seen Dress Rosa. Nah, they did. But that nigga Dofi, when that nigga took over, that nigga took over Dress Rosa. That nigga took over the kingdom. That nigga was wilding.
Bro, this nigga came. I'm glad you just said that, bro. This nigga Doflamingo came in that king, and this nigga King background.
That nigga was
just in that bitch. And that bitch like,
he was like, damn, my nigga, you sleeping good as fuck.
Good.
He was like, I can't wait to see you.
My shit, though.
I can't wait to take your
shit. And let's not forget what he did to that nigga's daughter.
Made that nigga get all the money, then.
Bro, that nigga, and then, bro. Like, he made that nigga daughter his lover and shit. Changed that bitch whole name.
And then that nigga was literally controlling these niggas as they get
killing innocent people like, and shit.
He had the king really dropping. This nigga crying. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I was just like, ain't no way you let this nigga do you like this, bro. You a grown ass man.
You the king of the country, though. You don't got nothing.
But that's
you weak like this?
I don't even have no ornament on.
I don't want to get too far on the main topic because we can talk about Doflamingo shit for a minute. But it's just like, bro, it's just like, Kaido's worse than him, and Luffy. I don't feel like Luffy be playing. Like I can tell they have respect for each other. But at the end of the day, nigga, I gotta get the job done because you an evil ass nigga. And I just don't see like how he not so like he should be way more serious with Kaido than he is, bro.
Well, I will say this: at the end of the chapter, he did get more serious at the moment because Kaido did say, "I apologize for that CP0 nigga. I didn't want to win that way." Just but that's what I'm saying. Like
I know that nigga, he was like,
Yeah,
it's
that
all
nigga was like,
good.
yeah,
Let's get back to
the fight,
But it's
yeah.
like this nigga smiling. It's like I understand. I mean, I could, but it's like nigga.
I mean, it was one of those smiles that he do, like, you know, like,
Oh, yeah, I
yeah,
see what
nigga,
you're
we
saying.
finna get this shit.
Yeah,
but I
but-
mean, like, I still think, or I still believe he could still do Tiger Man. Like I said, I don't know how old it's finna write this bill. I do not believe we are on break next week.
I just know they gotta
we're
be
on.
trying.
I don't think so.
I'm
They
finna
just
say we
gotta-
finna keep going with it.
Both of them niggas gotta really be like, I gotta see Kato do some other shit too.
Yeah,
He can't just go.
that's what I was thinking too.
I was gonna
I
say,
feel like
yeah.
Kaido hasn't even, bro. The way I hope Oda write it, like you
Kaido ain't been
said,
trying.
I hope it's not like on some Goku Super Saiyan against Frieza where now he just sweeps. I really hope Kaido pulls some shit out where like, oh boy, I've been holding back too. Because like he said, he's like, I'm happy you're not dead. So then that nigga clearly thought he could keep bumping with this nigga.
I know y'all said, because we could do another topic about how y'all feel about the Zoro and Sanji fights with King and Queen, but
Yeah, we can do that right now.
But how do y'all? So do y'all think that Kaido's performance in Wano during the whole raid has he been living up to y'all expectations of like?
I mean, yeah. Well, do you want me to talk about the other shit too? Because I'll just say it all.
I was gonna say,
Because,
y'all
bruh,
want to, yeah.
bruh, I just say it like this.
bro.
I feel like Kaido has lived up to his name. Like he's definitely been boxing everybody.
I was
He's
gonna say,
still
he's
able
done-
to
he's
go.
did a
Like
good job.
he's knocked Luffy out like 4 times. Made
And
this
then
nigga
killed that
push
nigga.
this nigga to a whole new form. But I feel like that nigga underlying, like niggas under him, nah.
His right hand man.
Nah,
and
them
shit.
niggas have
even
not-
still.
them niggas.
Definitely didn't
Todoroki,
perform. Like
This
Yeah,
was
no.
their toughest fight.
Topi Ropo, Jack,
Nah, Jack.
definitely Jack.
The Topi
Man.
Ropo,
Yeah,
I can't
no.
understand.
Man,
I
Jack
can't,
is wild.
That nigga
I
Jack.
I can't see what y'all saying.
Cause isn't he the third strong? Like isn't he like? Cause he's after.
Remember, it
King.
goes King, Queen, Jack.
Yeah,
so
it's
I mean,
come
like,
on, bro. Hell no. I don't see how somebody didn't get his spot yet.
well, no, but you gotta
Nigga
think.
ain't on nothing.
The Minx did need to get that one back from because
Yeah.
that nigga did do some. That nigga
Man.
did some
Yeah, he
professional
was,
shit.
yeah, that nigga came with the
So
fucking
I
tear
wasn't
gas.
too mad when the Minx got him. Well, when Nekomamushi and Inuyarashi got him, because when they went Suwon, I wasn't mad about it.
Yeah, but
I was happy. I was like, okay, they got so after Zoe, they got their good back and shit.
nigga had fucking caught over there. Like I'm not disappointed in you, nigga. I know you can't beat him.
But that is
Yeah, but what? That nigga really giving this
That
nigga
is-
like, it's alright. I knew you weren't strong.
I know you won him. Man.
but that is something different though. That obviously he did not inherit from Rocks. That nigga does care for his underlings and shit like that. So I will give him
Nah, I
that.
fuck with that, but it's just like
He
damn.
is.
Nigga.
He is still an evil ass.
It's
nigga.
like damn, nigga, you under me, you getting beat like this. I see them niggas sweep them niggas.
So y'all don't think King lived up here to his expectations of Kaido's right hand man? That was Zoro's toughest fight, and Zoro was getting mocked through the majority of it.
I feel like
That Queen shit, I see what y'all saying. Like, damn, that like
yeah, I
that
feel
is
like
kinda
really
crazy.
when Sanji was fighting Queen, I think he even said it like he really was not.
that Queen fight kind of took a turn for me after Queen detached his head from his body and became like a little snake.
Yeah,
Type. I was
yeah.
like, Oda, where do you come up with this
Bro,
shit?
that nigga Oda
That nigga
really be letting his
ponytail.
imagination.
I was gonna
like,
say he really get his inspiration from his kids. That
Yeah.
nigga probably see his kids running around the living room. Oh yeah, I'm gonna write that tonight. I'm gonna write that tonight.
like he really be letting his imagination go wild. But I just feel like that Queen, like you say,
That was
it was
interesting fight.
okay. But I feel like Sanji really wasn't like worried about that nigga. Like I feel like Sanji really
Yeah.
knew he could beat that
Yeah,
nigga.
Sanji-
I was starting to get interested after the whole community thought, okay, Sanji finally broke his character. He struck a woman.
But
I was
even
like,
that, I
"Whoa."
feel like Sanji was more so having like issues with his inner self than like with Queen. He
But
like
I fuck with. Now I'm gonna let you finish, but I'm gonna tell you what I fuck with after that. Though.
oh no, I was done. I was basically saying that he had more issues with like himself than Queen. So it's like he was having trouble, but the trouble didn't even really come from like Queen being a good foe. It just came from like, damn nigga, am I tripping?
Yeah.
I was gonna
Like,
say
did I hit a woman or
because after he thought he hit that woman, Sanji like went blank, like on some Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, like when Gohan first one Super Saiyan 2, because he finally said, with power like this, Luffy, if you ask me to, I can dispose of niggas anytime you want.
Yeah, like, basically-
because now that nigga's broken.
Yeah.
I broke one of my main
In a
principles.
sense, you know how
that shit's crazy.
In a sense, I looked at it. I basically looked at it as if he became like his brothers.
Yeah, I was just about to
Yeah,
say
I was
that.
finna say,
Yeah.
but he still had a heart almost.
But it's like he was just
still
really
loyal
so
to Luffy.
devastated. Yeah, he was just
I
so
fuck with
devastated.
that.
He was just like,
I was
man,
gonna say,
I
that's
just become like
kinda
a
the-
killing machine.
That's kind of the closest shit I've ever heard him say comparing to Zoro.
Yeah.
That's really some fire shit. I was like, Sanji,
But
you talking crazy right now.
The Queen, I'm not the Queen, the King and Zoro one, it was not as bad as I think if I just really think about it. I just think, to me, I just didn't really understand like why Zoro was like I have to figure out what he is to like cut him down.
I feel like because King not only had a very strong defense for Zoro, but his offense was very, very good too. Like when that nigga was pulling his head back and he used his head as a slingshot, like that threw Zoro for a loop and shit like that. But then he remembered, and I can't remember his name, but Kozaburo? Yeah, Kozaburo. Yeah, that's his name. He remembered his time he spent back in the East Blue when he was still training under Kuina's father and shit like that. And like there are theories on top of theories that we can get into on that, but like I said, this is just for the chapter 1044. But getting on that, I feel like once Zoro like truly understood and understood what he had to become to be, to like in order to like say like, because remember he said that he was gonna be king of like if I have to become the king of hell to make Luffy's dream shit come true, then I'll do that. And in order to get stronger too, and I fuck with that. If you gotta get stronger, nigga, you do what you gotta do. Yeah. Them niggas, bro. Luffy has a loyal ass crew.
The King fight is not as bad as I think, but that Sanji one definitely, because Sanji wasn't even.
You think it could have been better?
Sanji wasn't fazed by that nigga at all.
Yeah, he was basically just like more fucked up with the fact that he thought he like, damn, the one thing I never did, I did.
Yeah.
But once that got like figured out, got rid of that nigga, and even really like we said. When he thought he did it, he was like, I can still get this nigga right now.
Yeah. I was gonna say because that nigga broke his code, so it's like, well, fuck it, my nigga.
I might as well just become like a
he's like, oh shit,
killing machine for
it's definite now. I'm not losing right now. Hell no.
I was gonna say, cause I remember when the chapters came out, that niggas was saying, oh yeah, Sanji's back on top with Zoro again. I still don't think, to me, Zoro will never be under Sanji's footing. So like, no. Yeah, those are the wings who will carry that nigga to become king of the pirates, and I fuck with that. I really, really do. But y'all niggas remember who the fuck, like, there's a reason why Luffy went to Zoro for a right-hand man instead of Sanji.
Bro.
Y'all niggas remember that.
That nigga Sanji's not as strong as Zoro. Niggas
I was going to say, Zoro was laying down his life and throwing bark for that nigga. And I know y'all remember that. And I know that's getting off topic.
Yeah, what that is. I was going to say some shit.
Go ahead. You go ahead and say that.
I was going to say something. I know Sanji was like willing to do that shit too, but nigga, we see who did it. We see who did it, nigga.
So, obviously 1044.
I need to that nigga not happen after that. That was wild.
Yeah, nigga, like, don't even tell him, nigga.
Don't even tell him.
I just take the lick. Don't even tell him. I'm good.
Go ahead, check my back.
Nah, bro, but you crazy, bro. But I was dead ass finna say, well, for future chapters, do y'all think we will see Zoro again in Wano? Do y'all think he's gonna get up and fight again? Man, I know that's what a lot of people are saying.
Man, I really don't think so, bro.
I know he's with Frankie right now.
Because they unless Chopper come up with some type of shit, it's like that'd be crazy if Chopper came up with some like shit to heal that nigga to go again. But that'd be kind of like against like the whole thing that went on with that nigga now. Because it's like they said that nigga literally like saw the fucking Grim Reaper and that shit. So it's like he like damn. But then again, I don't know, because then he overcame his fear of not dying. So then again, he might really just like, he might just really give it his all and just.
Yeah, but I really don't know. I don't think, to me, I feel like we're going back to like him having a really good fight. I don't think we should. I don't feel like he should.
I don't think he should, bro. I think he should stay.
So yeah, okay. I can see that. So y'all think it's probably gonna be like if it's necessary too for someone to come up to save Luffy. 9 times out of 10, it'll probably be Sanji more than Zoro.
Man, I feel like them niggas should just let them niggas get right, do what they gotta do. Cause I also still don't know. I be hearing some people say like they don't know if Shanks finna pop up in Wano now. They don't know
if Shanks do that, that'd be kind of crazy, bro.
They don't know if that young nigga Blackbeard might try to pop up. Because one thing I did see that is interesting. Remember when they showed the little thing of Blackbeard and he was like, well, we should go get it if nobody's gonna try to take it. Some people felt like he was talking about Luffy's fruit. But then again, I don't know. I felt like he might have been talking
about Saba or something like that? Yeah,
I felt like he might have been talking about like the third devil fruit that he wants. That's what I think. But then again, if he was talking about Luffy, I mean, I won't be mad at it because I feel like he wouldn't want to see that nigga right now.
I was gonna say that would make more because now it makes sense why Jesus Burgess, when he was in Dressrosa, was trying to get Luffy's fruit.
Yeah.
So does that mean so do you think? So do y'all think Blackbeard is more insightful than what he thinks?
Yeah,
most definitely.
That nigga, he don't sleep, so he be studying.
That nigga be.
He be studying.
And I definitely think that because man, look, he was even wise enough to full Whitebeard. Like even though he stayed on that nigga shit, just plotting like, yeah, nigga, you think I really fuck with you? All right. And then I ain't gonna lie, because he did say he fuck with them niggas, but he was just like he saw opportunity, he had to take it. But you see how he did Thatch ass. He got the boy out of there for the fruit. And I just really think that episode was so funny when that nigga saw Thatcher with it. He was in the back like, boy, that is your ass.
Yeah, you know that what TikTok said? He better not catch him. I'm telling you. I gotta.
Cause it's like he really. But I hope Shanks show up because I feel like Shanks got something explaining to do because everybody thinks he's a snitch. I don't think Shanks personally is a snitch. Everybody thinks that boy is a snitch, and I do feel like he might be the one to tell Luffy some shit about his fruit because he had to know about some of this information. Because there's no way you go get the CP9 ship.
He fucking bet his arm on.
Yeah, and it's like you bet your arm on that shit. And I also seen a crazy theory that I kind of fuck with. That they say the reason he let his arm go is so like people thought he fought somebody so the government thought he fought somebody for that shit and they went try to like find Luffy. So like it because even and the reason I kind of thought that is because even when he saw Whitebeard didn't know the story of like why he lost his arm. So it's like I really think he was doing that shit just to protect Luffy in a sense.
Oh yeah. You mean when he walked on Whitebeard shit? Yeah. That was a cold ass scene. But listen, man. So getting back to the Marine chapter and shit like that, we see obviously, like we said before, Luffy just absolutely just dogging kind of like grabbing that nigga through the roof, pulling him back up. Obviously, this is when the cartoon shit. Like I said, I know a lot of One Piece fans are like, "What the hell is that?" And like I said, am I mad at Gear 5th? Yes, like I said, yes and no, bro. Like it's an on and off for me, but I personally think cool. his hairdo look fire as fuck.
Bro,
I just gotta see a little bit more.
Yeah, I just gotta see more, and it's like I'm really trying to figure. Like his fruit is definitely awakened now, so like it's I don't know, it's just crazy because
then that nigga grab the ground, pull that shit
and
up,
like
and let that bitch,
so
and
like,
reverse Kaido's attack back to him,
so
and then like Oda, I guess because of the whole Sun God Nika shit, flying through the moon, like on some Mario shit. Yeah, he fucking started drawing Kaido as like kind of Looney too. That nigga had stars flying around his head and shit.
Then when Kaido saw that shit, that nigga he was like, what the fuck?
Oh shit!
Like that shit, that's like some shit I would wake up as a kid and just turn that shit on and watch. And it's like I ain't mad at it because anime is supposed to like do shit like that. But I really, like we said earlier, that nigga goal is too serious to be this playful, bro. Like, I really feel like that nigga Zoro gonna see that form and be like, hey, nigga, let me get y'all some pep talk again. Because, yo, ass, you too playful right now, bro.
He gotta get serious, bro. Now, Zoro don't play that shit. Zoro is talking
y'all think that if he pulled that bitch out in front of Zoro, Zoro gonna be like,
he gonna be on the sword like this, man.
Look, hey, come here, bro.
Come here, bro. You playing too much.
Let me talk to you right here,
you
bro.
know, we gotta face
Did you forget what the fuck we came If that's the case, I'm going back to the East School and I'll train by my damn self.
I'm finna go see Mihawk, nigga. Stop fucking around.
I'm gonna say, you know what, nigga? Go find a One Piece fight. Damn. Go find a One Piece fight.
You and this bitch playing.
Shit, I don't got time for games, nigga.
But, I mean, I'll fuck with it, though.
I do fuck with it because, like I said, that is Luffy. That's how that nigga always been. That nigga's always been cheerful, goofy and shit like that. Even in some of his most fights in the past, yeah, they came down to the wire and he was more serious. But now, I guess because since he literally awakened his fruit and nobody else has done that in like 8 lifetimes, it's like
I just gotta see how he write this shit. Because this might be a bad comparison. I do see a lot of people say that like pre-time skip is way better than post-time skip. But in this fight, I don't know. Like, I feel like the fucking intensity in the Rob Bellucci fight, like
that's a classic.
Yeah, I mean, but it's like, nigga, this Wano, nigga.
I would say, that is true.
This Wano, like,
but
bro.
Oda did say this is gonna be the best arc he's written since Marine.
It's not living up.
You don't think so?
That's exactly why I think Kaido gotta show some other shit. That's exactly why he.
I think it lives up. It's just this last chapter, just like you said, bro. We gotta see more, and. I know we're not on break next week and shit like that, but
I don't want to hold that nigga. The shit not over, so I don't want to say it's not over. But it's like, the way I'm looking at it right now, hell no. Because that Rob Lucci fight, nigga really was in that bit happening. But like you said, that's a classic.
That shit was so bad, he had to get a pep talk from Usopp.
But exactly, that's what I just want to say. Yeah. But I really feel like this Wano, like, because I feel like Wano probably do got some classic moments in it already. But it's like, man, you think any of them better than the Rob Lucci one so far? They do. Only thing
Rob Lucci is really my personal fight, only because that was the first time we seen Jet Gatling, and that was That lived up to my expectations. And that was episode like 300 something.
Exactly.
Early.
Yeah. Only thing, but it's not. Yeah, I don't even know because the fireest moment to me so far, this wasn't even them niggas fighting, but just when I seen that manga cover or that manga when they was in the manga and they got on the rooftop and that nigga Law was just sitting down on that rock, I'm like, man.
I'm saying, bro, a new episode as we are recording this. A new episode is supposed to be dropping hours later from tonight, but like I said. Roof piece is coming.
But that's also just what's so crazy about, like, I'm not trying to get too far off topic. That's just so crazy because, like, what chapter did the rooftop start in the manga?
It started in 1,000. They got to the rooftop in 1,000.
So look, they still boxing.
Luffy did what did he do? He did when he first hit Kaido, he hit him with a new move. And I can't remember what it is.
Oh, damn.
And they finna roast the fuck out of it because I'm supposed to be a fan and I can't remember this shit.
Man, fuck them niggas.
Bruh. Damn, what did he? It's not Red Rock. It's
That'll be straight. They know what we talking about.
Oh, it is Red Rock. I'm tripping.
They know.
It is Red Rock. I'm tripping.
They'll be straight. They know what we talking about.
Yeah, that shit was fire as fuck. Trust me, that shit's gonna get animated. I think that shit gonna live up to the expectation when animated. Obviously, what I want to see, y'all niggas know, I'm more of a Zoro fan than a Luffy fan.
Yeah, me
when
too.
Zoro scars Kaido,
yeah.
that shit's
I'm ready to see that Big Mom say, hey, you might want to avoid that one.
I was gonna say Zoro did so much clutch shit. Do y'all think Sanji could have went on the rooftop and showed his ass?
That's why I don't even think that shit's a comparison, bro. Like that nigga Zoro was really up there getting jiggy, bro.
He was. I was gonna say he was showing my heart.
That nigga Zoro really be doing shit where like it just. That's why I fuck with him too, cause he just like a humble nigga, I guess. Cause he really have like the strength to go make his own crew, be his own nigga. But he just fuck with Luffy that hard. That he like, nah, we locked in.
Cause he really came to me and said you want to be king of the pirates.
Yeah, like that nigga really up there was.
That nigga was showing his ass.
He was doing better than fucking Kid and Killer to me.
I was gonna say, and then that nigga took a combination attack between Big Mom and Kaido, and still let Luffy them niggas escape, and still got up and scarred Kaido.
That nigga's wild.
That nigga's
like, I don't think them other, bro. I don't know, cause I don't know. I'm not trying to get too far.
I think Killer showed some heart when he went up there.
Yeah, all them niggas
showed some heart.
All them niggas showed heart, but just out of like who was going the hardest? Definitely Zoro, bro.
Yeah, he definitely was really
going the hardest, bro. And I don't know. How did y'all feel about? I don't want to get too. Well, this 1044. I don't want to get off topic.
Well, one thing that we haven't talked about in that happened in the chapter is how do y'all feel about Hiyori? Do y'all feel like she? Yeah. Do y'all feel like she did the right thing by sitting there and making sure that nigga's like died?
Oh yeah, most definitely. You got to get him going. But remember we talking about that before. I said he has to die. Like there's no way Orochi could like live.
Yeah. Do y'all think that shouldn't have been Hiyori, but Momonosuke's get back? I'm happy with Hiyori.
No, I think
it should be. What isn't? Who's older?
Momonosuke's technically older, but he went back to the past. Remember? I mean, to the future.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Either way, I was happy with
either way. I wouldn't really. Because
when she dropped that Anbu mask, I was like, oh yeah, she's serious about that shit.
I did fuck with it because it really just showed that emotion. Like she really like. Nah, I do like Korori because it was like her dad and.
I think that I really did think that she did what she did too because that nigga was disrespecting the fuck. He was like, that nigga was like, oh, I admire Odin too and shit like that. I was like, nigga, you.
I think you know.
I would have beat that nigga. That's my son. I would have beat his ass while he was trapped under the rim. I'd be like, bro, watch your fucking mouth, bro.
I think she called that nigga a wretch. I wish.
Yeah, she was like, shut your mouth, you wretch.
I wish Oda would have just. Put the beat, bitch. Like, go ahead, Oda.
What if they animate that bitch? Shut up,
bitch.
You don't know shit about my daddy.
Nah, they written, man.
Nah, what she was saying when she was like, she'd been proud to carry that name when she was.
Nah, you're right. It should have been her because I forgot she had to really sit there and go through all that shit because Momonosuke went to the past. It really should have. She had to really sit there in the paint and just know like. Eventually, this shit gonna get right.
And then had to go under a fake name and serve them.
And serve them. Damn. And this nigga was really trying to like, you know what he come on.
I know. I was gonna say, he was on some dopey shit with that one.
Yeah, it's like, she really should have been. You right? She should have really got some licks in on that nigga, bro. Yeah. I think about it. She really sat there and lived through all that, bro. And then, but what made it so funny to me is just how that nigga died. Like
that nigga, the fucking kaiju shit, that fucking Conjuro summon.
That nigga said, "Oops, wrong way."
That was ridiculous. But that nigga was a joke, so he died as a joke.
Yeah. Man, I feel like 1044 is a good chapter for the most
Obviously,
part.
it was a good chapter. Obviously,
But I just want to see how Oda like go from here.
more cartoonish than any of the other previous chapters.
Most definitely. I got a question though. Like, Oda playful. Do you think he gonna really try some playful shit? Because I think the next chapter come out like on April
I
Fools.
don't cap, before that even happened. Remember when Kaido was
Yeah,
For real, that
yeah,
shit come out on April
Yeah,
Fools.
bro.
So what if he really tries some playful ass
He's the
shit?
type of nigga to do that though. So
Well, remember Kaido was going through his drunk phases and shit.
Yeah, that is another funny thing.
And he was flirting with that nigga Luffy. I was at cap. I was like, wow, you kind of wildin'. But they were still fighting and shit. But now, I ain't gonna cap. The chapter before this one came out,
I need Kaido to get sober.
when y'all saw Luffy smiling and grinning and he was melting away, did y'all think this was gonna happen?
You talking about from 1043
To chapter
to no
44?
hell no.
So y'all think from that
Hell
moment
no.
something serious was gonna happen?
Yeah, like
I don't
thought-
cap because the way it ended, that shit was.
I thought like it was really finna. I don't know what the fuck I thought.
But he was finna get in the
that.
paint.
Yeah, that's how the spoilers was saying though. Niggas was saying that like it was going a way that you wasn't gonna expect. Like it's kind of what niggas was thinking, but the way he just went about it was different. Which it was.
I'm just like, wow. Because I started One Piece in 2020 and I caught up in 2020. But it's like, damn, all those times you was saying, Gumu Gumu no nigga, it really should have been Hito Hito. Like, damn, nigga, that's crazy.
Y'all niggas gotta be careful with that Nika too. That's a little like gotta be careful saying that, man.
Yeah, that's a little too close. a little too close.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if I see the wrong colors, ain't that? No, don't do that. just human fruit.
All right. So, overall judgment of chapter 1044.
Like,
from started from you to Jay.
Like if I had to rate it.
Yeah, how would you rate it before we end this video? Like how do you feel about chapter 1044? Do you think it lived up to the expectations?
I feel like that bit was definitely like no judgment. I feel like it's definitely like an 8.5. I like the chapter. My thing is I'm just really like I said earlier, I'm just really laughing at the One Piece community because y'all niggas really
because of the goofiness and shit of it?
Niggas really just think they so different and like like it's like end of the day it's a shonen nigga like come on bruh, like same shit. But I like the chapter, like the horror shit, like everything we talked about, like the horror shit, like the shit was childish, but I can understand it because Oda,
like
that's how he is. So just objectively, like I'm not trying to be objective too much. I think that shit was definitely like 8.5.
8.5. How you feel?
Yeah, I was about to say I get that shit like an 8.5. I think that shit was just like we were saying earlier, just too playful, bro. Cause I really be watching anime for like the underlying meaning. I know we talked about this before, TJ, for like really the underlying meaning and the overlying meaning, like what shit really means in the story and shit. And I just think like I don't know, bro. Like you a pirate, that shit supposed to be really deadly, and somehow your whole crew, everybody who you fuck with, is alive. Like, nobody, like, except for Pedro, of course. Like that.
I just really feel like it's just crazy, like. Basically what that nigga was saying, bro.
He has had some sacrifices on his way to his journey, but like nothing like so.
Nothing too
like
serious.
I would say the serious one was probably Ace. I ain't gonna cap, was probably his fight with Ace.
Yeah, but even
that's what kind of woke him up.
Yeah, but I feel like, bro, you should be woken up beating.
You should have,
like,
yeah.
You're really trying to get that shit. Like, there's only one other nigga in the history who's done like what you're trying to do right now. Even though, like, of course, the pirate era hasn't been like gone on that long, but it's a lot of niggas who probably have tried so far and I haven't done it.
Yeah,
you really
like Big Mom.
Yeah, like
and you one of the youngest niggas.
And you're only 19. You're gonna really be the one to do it. It's like I just feel like that shit not. Like bitch we said earlier,
it really
like of course there are different animes, so you can't compare like the tones and all that. Yeah. But that's why I fuck with Attack on Titan and even like Demon Slayer, like season 2 recently, because I was really watching that shit. Like man, I don't know what the fuck gonna happen. And to me, that's like how life works. And I'm watching anime. I'm not trying to sit here and guess what. Like of course we fuck with Oda, so we kind of know like how he write and all that. But I don't want to guess what the fuck your shit gonna be. Like we be watching that shit. I know y'all be out there watching that shit. Like this nigga not finna die. Like bro, think about it. This nigga Kinemon came back. Like what the fuck? Like bro. Your history
that was crazy.
Like
after he got stabbed by Kaido and shit. Yeah, that was.
It's like your history is like you should die with Odin, like the one that you was really locked in with. Like his time is already gone. It's like nigga, you should do what you have to do, open these borders, and then you should be going too. Like get the fuck out of here.
And
like,
I'm not gonna cap. I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. That Raizo and Fukuro Kujo fight. That lasted way too long.
Yeah, I like
them niggas just standing there saying Nino.
I like what he was trying to do, and I seen some of y'all say like Raizo was the only one when they was on the thing. He was the only one bitching about the heat, so it's kind of like the parallel of trying. But it's like, come on, Oda, that's what we be talking about when you be dragging shit now.
I don't care because that was going on.
Shit feel like filler, man. For real.
Really, bro. Like, come on, nigga.
my general thoughts about the chapter.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, what did you rate the chapter?
I was gonna say, like I said, it's probably like I give it a 8.5, close to a 9. I really did like the chapter. Am I mad at Gear 5th? Yes, like I said, yes and no. I just need to see more. It's a good form, and that nigga, something that I noticed what Luffy said was, he did say this is his peak.
Yeah.
He feel like he could fight for like 10 more rounds if he needed to. Shit.
Yeah, okay, I just gotta dish you in One Piece. This is not for all One Piece community. I just gotta diss on you niggas again and some more. Cause y'all niggas is really saying that boy Naruto had Kurama, the strongest nine-tailed dude. They literally said this boy Luffy has basically the strongest devil fruit and like the power of a god. So yeah. I don't want to hear no more Hagoromo talk.
That fruit has the power of a god. Yeah, that's what they're saying.
I don't want to hear no more Hagoromo talk. None of that.
It's just so crazy to think that, damn, my nigga,
this
shit came out 1999, and we just now finding out the truth.
Yeah, like you shouldn't. You a mythical Zoan, but that man,
I ain't gonna cap.
That shit got me thinking about them Zoans.
Where did y'all rate those like before this chapter even came out? Because before me, like I don't cap. Like, I was always a Logia type nigga, then a Paramecia type nigga, and Zoans was always last. First.
Yeah, that's how I was too, because every time I saw them Zoans, I'm like, bro, you niggas.
Like, yeah, you got the spirit and power of an animal, but like, that can only take you so far.
Yeah, that's what
unless you a nigga like Kaido.
Yeah, that's what I used to think too. I'm like, it's cool, but it's like, bro, if I really know how to use my Logia, it's like, boy, I'm getting so right on you. So right on you. But like now, with the way the mythical Zoans look now, they're definitely one.
Them niggas look spicy.
Now, I became a fan of Zoan types when I saw Marco. Obviously, I think Marco has a fire ass
flames look hard.
Yeah,
Marco has a fire.
But I definitely think from like now, like if you watch it from like, let's say it's like episode 200 something, 300, you definitely would have thought them Logias was that. But now episode chapter 1000, you definitely. At least me, I'm on the mythical Zoan wave now. If I'm in that bitch, I'm looking for a mythical Zoan. Yeah, fuck all that. But I do feel bad for my young nigga Chopper, because I really fuck with Chopper, and he really got
you think he got the...
He got the Dollar Tree version of the shit, boy.
Like, damn. I think we only know 3 people who has the fruits.
But that's why
human fruits.
I feel like that... I wonder how they're gonna do Sengoku. I wonder if it's gonna be like on some Naruto shit and like we just don't get the history of everybody.
Sengoku is technically, I guess because it's model Buddha. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I wonder, like, do he have no way? I want to just see.
I feel like we already seen.
I want them to explain his shit more now, bro, because it really got me thinking like, how strong are these mythical Zoans? And that's what I'm saying. He retired, so I'm like, they gonna show us a flashback or something?
That nigga be eating chips with that goat.
Yeah. Telling Akainu jokes like, nigga, you see how that shit wasn't easy, was it? Nigga?
You thought this sweet hammer shit was sweet.
I ain't even want your bitch ass right.
I didn't want nigga. I recommend Aokiji, bitch. Go sleep on that.
Yeah,
bucking naked.
I don't fuck with that nigga Akainu at all.
The whole fan, like I said, man, Luffy, and that's another thing that fans are worried about, like, cause like, where is he gonna go? Like after he beat Kaido. Because he's going to beat Kaido. What's happening now?
Did we elaborate that on the way? Like how we thought Yonkos was stronger, but I really don't. Yeah, basically, like,
we can talk about
we feel like Yonkos is way stronger.
Absolutely.
But if he beats this nigga Kaido like this, and it's not like a dog fight, I feel like when he see Akainu, it should be like, nigga, I'm finna beat your ass what you did to Ace.
Well, like I said before, I don't think Luffy can call on his power like that whenever he wants. Ooh. But I feel like if someone had to push him to the edge to use it again, it would be Akainu.
Yeah, I think so too. So maybe it is like that. He just got to fight really strong foes, and like as like if they're strong enough, they can push him that far. But my thing is like, would that nigga have to get close to death, or like would he literally have to die to this nigga again? Like would he have to die to Akainu?
I don't count.
If he died to Akainu,
I'm like, damn, my nigga. I don't think he would do all that because it's like, nigga, that's the one-way ticket. If he get killed again, I think he's going.
I'm not gonna fuck with that at all.
But like I said, I don't think he's gonna. We're not gonna see this form again. And y'all can quote me on this. I don't think we're seeing Gear 5th again until the end of One Piece. I think
he gotta show that shit.
I mean, he may get some more control over it.
Got to, bro.
But I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think he's gonna use it against Akainu.
But
I think he's gonna use.
But
I think he's gonna
this is why Gear 5th, like being his awakening, is like, it's not really weird to me, but it's just kind of like weird processing in my head, I guess, because it's like law. Like other niggas just be doing their awakening, and it's not like a mode.
I was gonna say Law's awakening was something.
Yeah, it's like they just
was in the pain.
Yeah, bro. And the reason I really feel like he could do that shit again is because you have to think them niggas was like Long Killers basically find Big Mom and it was like, I can't do this shit no more. after that doing hella attacks again. So it's like, I'm like, bro,
do y'all think they should have unleashed some of that? Do y'all think they should have unleashed some of that on the roof from the front, from the jump?
Yeah, kinda.
I feel like they would have been tired more.
Yeah, kinda, but it is just interesting to them niggas. I mean, I guess maybe that was a plan they had the whole time. Eventually split them niggas up. Yeah. But it's just like, it was interesting they waited till right there to use their wickedness, because I didn't even know that they could do that shit. Niggas just talking about they could both awaken their powers.
Now let me ask y'all something, because this is something that a lot of people peep, and I didn't peep it. If y'all look at Luffy's eyes now,
they look like his double.
No, they look like emus.
Oh yeah.
They look like emu's eyes now. That's kind of fire. I like what's up with those eyes? Like what make those? Do y'all think Joy Boy had those eyes when he awakened his fruit?
Nah, I don't know. Probably. Only thing I want to see with Emu now, I want to see like if he's not gonna show us like, because Emu has to be somewhere pissed as fuck. Because like he has to be the one nigga who could possibly rival him way back when is back. Like he's probably somewhere like.
I don't think he got the news yet, but what though? I feel like
because remember he already had this, like, remember he had
the giant straw hat.
The giant straw hat. Remember he had the shit of Blackbeard, Luffy, like all them on the ground. Yeah, and he had the fucking sword through one of them. I really feel like that nigga, he don't like them niggas. And now he know that boy up like that.
When that nigga Morgan get the newspaper,
when he he gonna be like, what? He gonna be like,
he gonna tell them Gore say,
get the fuck out my
bring y'all ass to this room right now.
Hey, so which one of y'all thought it was a good idea for that shit to happen?
How the fuck y'all let this
happen?
He gonna be hot throwing the news.
He gonna throw the news right. He be like, get the fuck out.
Fuck y'all let this happen.
How did y'all let this happen? Y'all see this?
Y'all see this, man?
Now I gotta deal with it. Nigga.
Now niggas really think they finna overthrow me.
Now niggas really think they finna come in.
I ain't had to get like this in years.
I ain't seen sunlight in 800 years.
It's been centuries since I had to get like this.
Man, nigga, I've been watering my plants for years, centuries.
I woke up this morning stretching. Man, nigga, I woke up. I gotta get back in shape.
I went outside and grabbed the newspaper to see this.
I'm finna get me another straw hat.
Whole new design. I've been running this shit from the center from years, man.
Like. Man, that's what I'm saying. That nigga Emu he gotta show us Emu. Emu somewhere probably mad as fuck. Like I wonder. I don't even care if he don't let us hear that nigga talk. He just gotta show us that nigga doing something, bro. Like,
in all honesty, if he did show us Emu, I think Emu would probably smile and laugh at that shit.
I mean, he might, because I was gonna say that when you said that maybe he shouldn't be mad. I was gonna say maybe he like happy, because maybe like he really
maybe he gets some competition.
Yeah, he may really like okay, because clearly he not stunning Kaido or none of these other niggas. Or it's like. That nigga didn't have a picture of Kaido. It seemed like he knows something about Blackbeard, so that kind of make me wonder, because Emu clearly had to be alive when Zebek was alive. Made me kind of wonder, did he not like Zebek either? Because niggas say that like Blackbeard has Zebek's will, so I wonder if he didn't like that nigga either. Because clearly he don't. I mean, I feel like he didn't like Roger because he don't like Luffy, and Luffy's kind of like Roger.
Yeah, I'm finna say
That makes sense. Yeah,
it's a lot of, like I said, One Piece has a lot of mysteries, a lot of fucking. A lot of twists and turns, almost like this is Death Note in this bill. When I was watching like that,
shit is crazy.
Like I said,
bro, that's what I was saying before. Cause like I don't know, I was just saying the headcanon shit when I was like, maybe that nigga Blackbeard shit is like a mythical zone and stuff too. I really don't know, but just the way that Oda did this 1044, I really don't know what to think no more. That boy could pull.
Yeah,
he
pulls anything out his ass now.
Yeah, he could say anything, and I'd be like, it's gotta go. Cause bro, from chapter 1, we thought this nigga. Shit was something that is not. That nigga's a mythical zone.
I got one more thing to say before we wrap this up. I'm happy that we don't got to worry about Robin being captured by CP0 no more. Because Izo took out the other one. And fucking, X-Drake took out the other one.
Yeah.
And then...
Oh, wait, no, I think Izo did.
I said it right the first time?
I think you did. I think... Because remember, Izo did get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, fucking... Kaido took care of the other one.
Because remember, that other one was fucking with... The one that Kaido took out was talking to X-Drake. Because remember, that nigga was like... I really feel like that other one, like... I don't know how them CP0 niggas work, but he said something to Drake along the lines. He was basically like, you're literally living in your justice. I admire that. So clearly that. So clearly that nigga's not like doing what he free will wants to do. But like, I don't know. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say, but I feel like that nigga basically like...
Shout out to Izo.
Yeah.
And Kaido.
Yeah, they gotta get them niggas out of there though.
So now Brooke don't gotta worry about shit. I'm just worried what the hell is Zoro going to do? What's next? I don't think he's done, bro. If Zoro gets up and do some other fight shit in Wano, Zoro's the best right hand man I've ever seen.
But I do, well, yeah, Oda does have to go back to Zoro because he does know that we're all wondering what the fuck that Grim Reaper shit was.
I was gonna say, yeah, what do y'all think he did to that nigga?
You gotta answer that, man.
Do you think that nigga's mad he escaped death so much?
I don't know though. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what this nigga. Oh wait, go ahead.
I always say I feel like that nigga might fuck around and just like. I feel like he might unlock some shit within him, bro. After he taught this nigga, I might feel like that King of Hill shit might be like definite right after he showed this nigga again.
I hope it's like that, but just from the way this nigga Oda did this last chapter, I just feel like that's Brook fucking with that nigga. I don't know what that because that boy Oda.
What if he do drop? Hey, nigga, I got you. I would like scary ass nigga. I got you, nigga. It was me the whole time. That nigga gonna be on the ship. Hey, Zoro. Hey,
nah, that would really be crazy though. But the way this nigga Oda did this last chapter, that shit don't even sound like too far no more.
I'd be crying.
That nigga.
Nah, Oda, you do that, I really would laugh at that shit.
I'll laugh at that shit. That should be funny as fuck. But as we do know, Brook and Robin was nowhere next to Zoro when that shit happened. So I deadass think it's the Grim Reaper awakening that nigga's power. Because before the Grim Reaper showed up, that nigga Zoro did say, "I will become the king of hell to conquer my dreams and my goals."
You capping or what?
That nigga talking all that shit.
Said, "You want to do what?"
You want to do what?
All right,
I'm holding this motherfucker today.
All right, we gonna see.
I'm
finna meet you. I'm 5 away.
I'm right here, bro. I'm right here.
Just handle that one nigga real quick, and I'm right there.
He was talking all that shit.
We gonna see how bad you want it.
Mihawk won't get the chance to touch your thumb,
bro. I remember seeing them fucking memes, bro. I don't know if y'all remember the memes.
Yeah, y'all niggas went crazy.
The fucking Grim Reaper at the bus stop with the nigga.
Y'all niggas.
That shit is fucking hilarious.
Come on, sorry.
Okay.
You might as well come my way. You might as well tell him you can call.
Hey, look at this nigga telling us he trying to be the king of hell. I'm finna be right back with this nigga though. We finna see.
I don't want to get too far stretched. We probably make a whole video about this in itself. But like Trey was saying, if that boy Zoro get up, he's better than Ben Beckman. And to me, Ben Beckman is the best right hand right now that we know of.
I was gonna say, and like I said, the Shanks movie is coming out this year. And a lot of confirmation has come with that too. They say Luffy will meet Shanks in that movie. So we're finally going to see that.
Man, that's why I really feel like maybe Shanks will pop up in Wano because then it would make sense that like maybe some shit we see in Wano go at some
It's just what would he do once he gets there? Because there's so much shit going on.
Isn't this Shanks movie canon?
I believe so, especially season. I believe so.
Yeah.
We'll get back into y'all with that, but though I do believe it's canon because he's going to see Luffy in that movie.
Yeah.
So Shanks' crew is going to meet Luffy's crew in this movie.
Yeah, you can't be dropping no movies that's not canon. Your shit too close to the end.
I was going to say, yeah. Right now, we got about 4 or 5 more years until it's over. I know that seems like a long time. It probably is a long time, but from 20 compared to the old 22, you might as well say we right here.
Man, I was gonna say, time be moving, man.
I was gonna say, bro.
But y'all got anything else to say about this episode, about this chapter?
Y'all heard our piece. Y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think. And like I said before, man.
Y'all be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out
smash that like button, click that bell so y'all know exactly when we dropping these hoes.
YouTube be tweaking.
Yeah, exactly. Comment what other shit y'all want us to talk about. We talk about it all. Fucking anime, sports movies. Oh shit, Marvel. We definitely got some Marvel shit on the way.
I know, too. Yeah. The new Moon, fucking new Moon Knight movies coming out. A lot of opinions have been dropping about that. I think it's gonna be very, very good.
Oh, if y'all want more tier lists, let us know too. I know people was really fucking with the first video where we did the shit with the food, but we can do that shit with cartoons, whatever.
Oh yeah, we could do that.
I know
shit
y'all see the shirt. Y'all see the shirt.
Yeah. Like, come on.
The best cartoon right here, but I'm letting y'all know.
Yeah, it's TJ. Y'all got anything else?
Nah, man, this is your boy Onyx right here.
And it's fucking TGB Tonio.
I already know TJ don't miss, bro.
And we out, man. Love to the guys.